Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's paid card reading is going to be about what does your person secretly want to say to you. So I have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1 with the 4 of hearts. We have pile 2 with the 9 of diamonds. We have pile 3 with the king of diamonds. Those are your 3 piles to choose from today. We'll also be doing channeled messages. I got some channeled messages in here. So without further ado, you can pause this video, focus on one of the 3 cards here, and whichever you feel more drawn to will be your pile. So actually, let me just hold it up because I'm on a weird angle today. So those are your 3 to choose from. Don't focus on the words, just focus on the numbers or the suit, whatever it may be. Alright, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so those of you who have chosen the 4 of hearts, this is the pile for you. So what does your person secretly want to say to you? Let's figure that out. So we have clouds. We have woman. We have is this a tower? Or I think it's called like the institution, something like that. Or is it called a tower? I don't know. Sorry, guys. We have the crossing and the house. I remember what they mean, but like this is very different from traditional Lenormand. Just based off of like some of the cards are really different. We also have the 6th house, the South Node, and we have Leo. So what does this person secretly want to say to you? Alright. Do the channeled messages afterwards. Whew. I need some water. Sorry. Ugh. I'm currently doing this reading in bed because I'm a little bit lazy today. So that's why it's a little different setup. Alright. So, what your person secretly wants to say to you, what I'm picking up here is this person already knows that, like, they treated you like shit. Like, they were very insecure and very confused about what they wanted from you and how they wanted to connect with you, how if they wanted to have commitment or if they didn't, like, they just didn't know. Like, this person was very insecure and confused because the cloud is the first one to come out and the woman is right beside it. So I feel like the Divine Feminine was really ready to offer something, and the Divine Masculine was like looking, because if you can see, like there's 2 faces here, right? So he's looking on the outside, the cloud's looking on the outside and smiling and stuff, but behind is like he's actually really sad, confused, conflicted. So he was putting up a front. So what they secretly want to say is like, I was actually like really insecure about this connection. I didn't feel like I was good enough. This person wants to say that, this person wants to say that they lacked self-esteem, right? Like on the outside, everything looked good, but on the inside, like they didn't really know how to control their thoughts, like their self-sabotage. They also like believed that they know that they deceived you. This could be, their feelings, or they may have deceived you as like maybe they were talking to someone else, because also the cloud back here, it looks like there's like a little person there. So maybe for some of you, they could have been talking to someone else. Like this could have been a third party situation. So they secretly want to be like, okay, yes, I did deceive you. or they may have deceived you more in an emotional way so they can gain control over you with this here. Right? Moral of the story, they didn't know how to act. Right? They don't know how to deal with relationships. And I feel like this person needed a lot of guidance. And I feel like in this lifetime, something that they have to learn, like their karmic lesson, is knowing how to be more confident and be able to work with other people without like kind of using them or, you know, just deceiving them. Like this person feels like they were destined to kind of just like be on their own and do their own things, but they can't really, you know, it's harder for them to be alone. Because this person could not see their own potential, and this is why they couldn't see the potential within the relationship, and this is probably why they hurt you. With the tower and the crossing here together too, like this person, without, if you guys aren't in communication, which I feel like if you're not in a lot of communication, or you know, not in communication at all, this person feels very alone, and like, you know, they have this freedom now, but this freedom is lonely to them. And now they're deciding against it, and now they're feeling like, damn, like I feel like I gave this person like an ultimatum, or I gave this person no choice. You know, just by their behavior, you didn't really know what to do. If you see here, like you had to figure out like, okay, which path do I go on? Like this person has barely stepped on the bridge yet. So they basically felt like, I feel like I gave you no chance. They feel like that the relationship wasn't given any chance too, because also this person, before they're even on the bridge, like there's also water here, so I feel like they didn't even give you a chance to really be like, to express their emotions, express their feelings to you, especially with her like clutching this flower so close to her heart, which is also something that I'm picking up. And there's a lot of clouds here, there's clouds back here, and there's like smoke coming up here, so this person has been really conflicted, confused. And I feel like also with the house being here beside the crossing, that there could have been some family issues as well. Like they felt like your relationship would cause conflict with some kind of family traditions. And maybe their family didn't really support this relationship or you two being together. You may be different backgrounds, different religions, whatever it is. Maybe their family just did not support it 100%. And this is why they also have this indecision, because their family didn't really support this. So what they did is they chose the outcome of this. What they did was they chose safety. They chose something that was a low risk, because like they're like, okay, well, I don't really know what to do, so in order for me to find stability, I'm just going to back out. See, with the Four of Hearts here, like, you know, fours represent stability in tarot, but because it's the cups, traditionally, you know, like the person is sitting down, kind of reflecting and looking at the three things in front of them, but not really looking at the cup that is being held down towards them, the cup that divine is trying to give to them, which is this connection. So they're feeling more like, okay, let me just back out, not say anything, and this will make me feel more stable. Like this person did turn inward, and they kind of showed you that they had a lack of interest. But this person is very like, this person just did not know what to do, how to do things, how to maintain a relationship. Now going into the karma cards here with the 6th house, the 6th house is all about health, well-being. It also talks about obstacles. So I feel like this person felt, you know, maybe being in a relationship, being with you, like they secretly want to say like, they felt like it wasn't right for them at the time, and you know, it was causing a lot of conflict from them, because you know, they had to present themselves to you as a certain way, but in the inside they weren't feeling like that. So if you like also look at this, like look at all this fruit, like this luscious fruit and veggies around, but in the middle there's like a shovel, forks, a scythe. So on the inside this was how they were, on the outside that's what they were projecting to you. But they weren't all there, you know? mentally they were doing what they thought would be good for them, but you know, it was causing them to, push out too much of their energy, and they realized they needed to back off and do a little bit at a time. Because with this, do a little at a time here. The South Node, as I was kind of saying earlier, like this has to deal with um, a karmic cycle that they have to break in this lifetime. So they're really taking their time. They feel like a lot of anxiety about this connection with all the clouds up here, and under M, which is mental, it's like anxiety about. They have a lot of anxiety about this connection. And I feel like here there will not be. I'm seeing like there will not be another chance for this relationship if they don't kind of reconsider and really like start healing themselves, and be able to remember like the beauty and the love within this connection. And then Leo here, I'm not really looking at signs at all, but like Leo maybe resonate with some of you if it is in their chart, but I'm not really looking at signs here. I'm more looking at, what they secretly want to say, what they want to come out and come clean about. So with the Leo here, I feel like they're really wanting to take a new chance. They're thinking about taking a new chance on this situation, on this relationship. They're trying to build their self-confidence though, because remember, like, this person did not have a lot of self-esteem. On the outside it may have looked like it, but on the inside they did not feel that way. So this person is kind of like recreating themselves before they come forward. So they're fixing their inside so they can come out and impress you, with who they are. And this right here, I'm seeing do what you want to. So they're really going to start, following their heart more, following like their passion. So I'm going to pull some channeled messages here for you guys, see what they have to say to you otherwise. Okay, there's 3. Well, this one was kind of poking out, didn't fully come out, so I'll just take it out anyways. So we have, I can't stop thinking about you. I won't let you get away. Let's take things serious this time. And don't forget about us. So yeah, this person has been thinking a lot about you. I really do see them reconsidering this connection and coming forward. And they want to start taking things seriously again because, they don't want to be deceptive anymore. They don't want you to feel like you're not getting enough from this connection. So that's what I'm picking up for you guys that chose this pile. Hopefully it resonated. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye now. Alright, those of you who have chosen the 9 of Diamonds, this is the card reading for you. So what does your person secretly want to say to you? Let's figure that out. I'll also be pulling channeled messages as well at the end of the reading. So let's get into it. We have Mice, Man. This is the Broom, but traditionally it is the Whip. We have the Coffin and also Clover. Alright, running out of light here. The sun is going down. We have the 12th house, Moon, and we have the 7th house. So what does this person secretly want to come forward and say to you? Alright. For the first 2 cards here, just the Mice coming out first, like this person feels like they don't have enough. Like they feel poor, and they feel poor emotionally, and they felt poor, like, materially. This person may also feel like their body was not nice enough. Maybe they felt too skinny, if this person, even if they are the masculine or not, maybe they thought if they were the feminine, they thought like they weren't curvy enough, they weren't like, they didn't have a nice enough body. If they're the masculine, they feel like they didn't have enough muscles, they felt too skinny, because like the mice kind of like eat away at things. And what I'm mainly looked at too is like, if you guys can see, there's a shadow here behind this broom, and like the broom is very skinny, and this person in the background is very slim, like their waist and everything, their arms, like they're very slim. So I feel like this person just had a lot of like kind of like self-esteem issues, and also just felt like, they didn't have enough to give to you. Also with the man beside the mice, I feel like this person may have been keeping little secrets from you, and this could just be secrets as in like, I just feel like I couldn't do enough and I didn't have enough. I also am picking up, because the mice also eat away at things, and there's a lot of darkness in these cards. So I feel like this person was very much like, um, they felt like, they were eating away at your energy, like secretly, like they want to be like, you know what? I was draining you because I felt like I needed more, But that was something that they were dealing with emotionally. So I'm really picking up this person may be an energy vampire. Like just doing this reading right now, I'm getting like really tired and like just kind of drained. So yeah, this is probably something that they secretly know. I don't know if they would say this to you, but this is something that they do know. But with the good news is, with the broom being in the middle, because it is the broom sweeps away things. So if you look, it's sweeping this way. So it's sweeping away. They're trying to sweep away the way that they used to be before, like this low self-esteem, keeping secrets, energy vampire. They want to sweep that away. So we want to get rid of them, and they want to have a new beginning, a new start, and more of a peaceful result to this. So I'll get into that. I'll put these cards back. So with the whip traditionally and the coffin here together, I feel like they secretly want to tell you, like, honestly, if you want to let this go, if you want to move away from this, you should do it and end this like conflicting cycle, because they feel responsible, and they will say this to you, like, I feel like responsible for what I've done to you, and they don't want to hide this anymore, they don't want to repress this anymore. So honestly, I feel like this person really had that time to really think about, what they were doing to you and how this could have affected you, and they really just want to be like, you know what, if you want to leave me, you should, because I wasn't giving you the energy that you needed. I was taking away from you, and you deserve better. Like, this person wants to say, like, you definitely deserve better. And this person does have a lot of, I feel like they do have a lot of feelings for you still, though, because they want to have like a better ending. They keep wishing that they had a better ending with you. And they're kind of, they were in grief about this, but this grief won't last for a long time, because they know that they were responsible, and they hold themselves responsible to it. But they do wish that you guys did not separate, and that things were better and things could have went better, but they know that you're somebody that is self-reliant, and you're somebody that they see you enjoying, like, being single. Even if you're not really on the inside right now, on the outside, they see you kind of just like somebody that enjoys being single and just, doing their own thing. Especially since you picked the 9 of Diamonds, like, this is also traditionally the 9 of Coins in tarot. So definitely they see you as somebody that's very independent, and you can gain your own wealth emotionally and physically or materially. With the 12th house here, like, they do understand, like, that the way that they were acting was something that came from their subconscious. Like, they were dealing with things in the past and they didn't go through that healing, and they still had open wounds, so they bled on you, literally. So they were keeping some things hidden from you, especially with keep your involvement hidden, which, like I said earlier, they may have been keeping secrets from you. They may have. Will they come out and say these things? I don't know, because the moon is here. So I don't know. You may even know already. So if you do know, kudos to you. But yeah, they were keeping like the 12th house is about things that were unseen. So they had some hidden tendencies, and they acknowledge this, especially with the moon here too. They feel like they reacted to things not in the right ways, and they kept things hidden inside in their subconscious. Like they're not the type of person to really go out and, well, not go out, but like stay inside, meditate, sit with themselves. They're kind of just like, oh, well, I fucked up, so guess I should just move on to the next one, That's like the type of energy I'm picking up from this person. They're like, okay, well, I fucked up again, so let's go on to the next person. And they'll fuck up again, and, whatever. So, yeah, I feel like this person does, like, even though they feel like, it's right for you to walk away from them because of how they treated you, this person still doesn't want to let you go. Like, look at that grip. Look at that grip. Like this person is like gripping really hard. The other person is kind of like, there's a little space between there. So I feel like, you want to get more of a fair deal, like especially within like with the outcome of this, You want to actually hear, you might want to cooperate with them again, and might want to like mentally you're thinking like maybe I do want to start a relationship with them if they can come clean about all these things. So it's really up to you. But yeah, let's get into your channeled messages before I make this too long. Let's see what this person has to say to you. I'm going to pull like 4. Okay, this one wanted to come out too. You guys got 5. All right. They have a lot to say. So there's Don't Forget About Us. See that? Call/text me back. You guys might have left this person on red. I would too with their type of energy. Jeez. Let's take things serious this time. So yeah, I see a discussion happening for sure. Like this person does want to, have a better ending here with the coffin and the clover together. I can't stop thinking about you. And I won't let you get away. See, this person has a tight grip on you. So, I don't know, they may have some tricks up your sleeve. Just use your intuition to help guide you with this connection, because, you'll never know their real intentions or whatever. So if this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye now. Very artificial lighting today. Sorry, guys. It's not my fault. It's the sun. Okay, so let's get into this. What does your person secretly want to say to you? So we have the birds. I'm just gonna show you guys like this. Get more into the light. We have the fox. We have the ring. We have the ship. And we have the cross. This is traditionally the cross, but in this deck here, I think it's like the path. I'm not sure. But this is traditionally 36 of Lenormand is the cross, so that's what it is. Even though it doesn't look like the cross, it looks like a bridge. Alright, and for your karma cards, we have Sagittarius, 9th house, and we have 11th house. So what does your person secretly want to say to you? And pile 2 really drained my energy, so sorry guys. All right. This person is very like overly alert about what people are saying about you two. Or overly alert about what you may be saying about them. Really about like everyone. Because like there's two birds here. So this could be about like what you're saying to your friends. And then the fox is like kind of sneaky. He's kind of like sneaking up to them like, And he looks angry. He's like, what are they saying? What's going on? And it's like, what are they saying about this connection, right? Because the ring is right there. So this person is very like, I feel like they're very conflicted. They don't know what to do. Like their energy is kind of like all over the place. So secretly they probably just want to say that, you know, being apart, if you guys are apart or if you have like very less very minimal contact, or even if you guys do like speak every day, they low key feel stressed out about this connection because of their own kind of just self-esteem issues. They're just really like alert. Kind of like, what are you guys saying? What's going on? Are you convincing them to not be with me? I don't know. Like, this is just what I'm getting here. They're just very curious about, like, what everyone else is saying around them. This person, though, they feel like this relationship, this connection is something that they feel very strongly connected to. Like, this is something that they should be a part of. And this is something they would come to you and say, like, they would, well, secretly, they want to say, like, this relationship is literally a part of me. Like, this relationship, I feel, is something I don't want to let go because you are the one for me. Like, this connection feels very necessary for my life purpose, everything. So this is what the person is saying. And that's probably why they're so overly cautious about what other people could be saying about you guys. Because they feel like, oh, if somebody says something about them to you, you could like look at them differently or say something differently about them, and they don't want that. They don't want any other people to kind of like get into this and get into the connection and say things. So I feel like there is some kind of like distrust here, and this can be coming from their end for sure, but it could be coming from your end too. Depending how you see this person, there is some kind of like distrust here. With the ring and the ship, I feel as though I feel like this person rushed into a commitment with you, or rushed into like having you stay with them, or no, this feels like kind of rushed. Like they feel like you guys are destined to be together, you need to be together. But I feel like this person is very like competitive and overly alert and suspicious about others. So it's like, oh, this person may be a Gemini. I'm not really like looking at signs at all for this reading. It's just more about what this person has to say. But like this person is very like wishy-washy, you know? Like on the outside they're like, what can you guys be saying about our connection? Don't be saying anything rude. Like, this is my person. Like, I don't know, this person just seems on edge. Like the fox here looks like, yeah, okay, I just noticed this. Like the beneath the fox in the snow here, there's like a little fox. And I don't know, it could be, I'm picking up that this is like the feminine. So this is the masculine protecting the feminine. They're trying to protect this connection. And look, his paw isn't even going down. It's like, you guys can't touch her or him. Like, just the feminine energy. They're just like, you can't touch this person. You can't touch this relationship. Like, they're very protective over you. And I'm just looking, there's chains around this ring. So it's like they don't want you to like leave them. They don't want you to walk away from this connection. Like they feel like you guys are destined to be together. They don't want you to like walk away, sail away from them. So they kind of like, I feel like they've rushed into this because they just want to consume you, you know, kind of just take this connection for themselves. And, you know, with this King of Diamonds here too, like there's a bitter rival here, competitor. So I feel like this person just really wants stability, and they're like, you're the type of person that they see themselves with. And you know, they may have never met somebody like you, and they just don't want to let you go. And with the ship and the cross here, I see that they want to take more responsibility. And you know, they noticed that they had very little interest in, you know, the traditional way of committing to people. Like they kind of just had their own way of doing things. um and I feel like they may have caused you some suffering, just the way that they're very overprotective around you. Yeah. Yeah, this person is very protective about you. With the ninth house, like the ninth house also rules like religion and um good karma and just, you know, spiritual values. So I feel as though this person really feels like you could be their soulmate, and they just don't want you to let go. But I feel like this person definitely needs to do some healing and some shadow work, definitely, with this crossing here at the end. Like they need to really think about how this relationship will be long term. Because if they keep acting this like way of just, you know, being too possessive, do they really think it's going to go that far? Right? So they have to look at that. Sorry, there's like a fire truck. Yep, that's a fire truck going by. And with the 11th house, this is about like, um, you know, friends and putting things. Oh, look, birds again. Okay, so yeah, so I'm seeing like they're also very hesitant or possessive because they don't know what your friends are saying about them or what their friends will say about them. But mainly I'm seeing like what your friends are saying about him or her. Um yeah, because they're very focused on like what other people are saying about this connection. It could even be your family as well, what your family could be saying. And you know, this is putting stress on them because like putting the relation like having this relationship out there, they feel like they have to be competitive, and they feel like they need to like, they just don't want you to know anything bad about them or hear anything bad about them. So they're doing a lot, like they want to commit to you, and you know, this might be something that may be rushed and kind of out of the blue. It's up to you if you want to accept it or not, but they're doing it based on like, because they want to have this future with you. So they're going to do things in like a huge way, in a big way. Because like I see like do it in a big way, and that's on the physical, and then here it's do it for the future. And they really feel like you are like their dream person, like you're their hopes and their wish, you know, their wishes. Um, yeah. This person could be a Sagittarius or have this in their chart, that not really picking up, not really looking into signs or anything. But with Sagittarius here, you also feel like this person definitely wants to. There's a lot of like travel here in these cards, and Sagittarius um, also is kind of about like traveling. So I feel like this person just wants to just sweep you up and take you on vacation somewhere so you two can just be together, be alone. Um, but they really want to be able to talk to each other and have like a heart to heart, so you can understand each other's insights to be able to like understand why you guys feel certain ways or why you may do things a certain way. So before I blab on more, let me get into. Sorry, like everything just fell. So yeah, as I said before I blab on more, that's my cue to stop. All right, so channel messages from your person. What do they want to say to you? But I just like, yeah, I took out like majority of this. All right, so start from here. It says, I can't stop thinking about you. We are soulmates. See, guys? Like, this person really thinks you guys are soulmates and you're meant to be together, and this is why they're holding on to you so tightly and so possessive over this connection. You see, don't forget about us. I will fight for you. Yeah, they definitely will. Like, look at this man with his bow and arrow ready to just shoot from left to right, whatever. Yeah. Will you even understand? Wow, okay. You guys can. So will you even understand? And what else? Call/text me back. So this person's waiting to talk to you, but you may have to go out and speak to them. But yeah, also like there's like blue ties around the arms here, so I feel like this person definitely, they're very connected to you and they feel like this relationship is destined, and this is why they're very possessive and kind of like overly possessive about the connection. So this is what I'm picking up for you guys that I picked this pile. If this resonated, please give me a thumbs up. Sorry again about the lighting. The sun went down, sadly. And subscribe if you haven't already. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye now.